So see here we last time studied these topics of blend tool, counter tool, and distort and drop distort tool. These two tools. We have already completed that. Okay. So let's go with the drop shadow tool. Why we use drop shadow tool? For example, if we draw any shape like this, just go with that. And here we have two tools, that is ellipse tool and 3-point tools. 3-point ellipse tool. What are the difference between these two? Ellipse tool help us to draw the particular simple circle like that, a structure or elliptical structure. Okay, and just color it. And here we have the other tool, that is the 3-point ellipse tool. It means we have to draw the diameter of that particular shape or elliptical shape, and then just move little bit right or left, you will get the another elliptical form. Okay, or you can also adjust the diameter, you will get the elliptical shape, either circle or different shapes, right? But it is a circle, but it will be circular, right? Yeah. So here we have the two shape, and if you want to just give some shadow like that, for example, here we just select it and click on here. That is a drop shadow tool. Just click on this and just drag down like that, just little bit down. You will get the shadow like that. Okay. And here we have some properties by which we can just modify this particular properties. First one, there's a multiply, subtract. There are different colors format available there. You can, it is a set of format. You can go with that and just try it one by one. Okay, so here we have the next tool. Just click on this and just use this. And here's the option by which you can set the color for that. If you want to go with the color yellow, red, any color, you can select from here, right? And in these two both sections, just click here and just control the see here we control the distance from the distance of shadow from the object. You can directly just hold it and just move it. You can directly go with that option as well. And you can also change the direction by moving this particular arrow, right? And after that, here we have the next option. It's the option by which you can just give the shades light and dark from the top region. So here is the adjustment of shade. If you want a little bit shade, less light shade, just go with that. And if you want more dark shade, then you can go with that. So by this option, we can just set the darkness and lightness of the shadow. That is the second one tool, right? And here we have the next tool. Just click on this and just increase and decrease the size. Just see here. It will spread the shadow. It will spread the shadow. If you don't want to spread the shadow, just click on contract. It will contract the shadow like that. Okay, the shadow will more clear than the. So this is the option by which we can just make the blur shadow by using this. Understood? After that, here we have click on this, and you can also adjust this property. It will also decide the width of the edges of the shadow, right? So by this option, we can just also set the transparency of the shadow, either dark or light. Clear? And next one, you can go with that, and you can just change the angle. Particular section, you can change the angle for that. So we can directly use this for the angle. We just move on this, you will get the shadow like that. Clear? Here we have just select on the another tool, just click on this, and again move on the shadow tool. This is the shadow tool, just click on again here, shadow tool. And here we have the predefined shadows effect. Just choose anyone for that, you will get directly with that. Okay, and after that, you can adjust these different properties from this section. And if you want to just work with the text, just take the text from here. Just click on this and just type some content like this. Just type here SVSDTI. And you can also use the caps lock, that is SVSDTI, and just move on this and just increase the size. There is some problem with that. If you want to just make the simple text box, just select on this F8 tool and click on text tool and just draw this paragraph like this. If you draw this particular content box and just type it, it works like a text box, not a normal artistic look, right? So firstly, we don't need to draw this particular box. We just directly click on this and just place your cursor, single click on that and just type your content. You can work with just like a word art in MS Word, right? So here we can directly increase and decrease the font size, and after doing that, give some color for that and make something bold with that. Just press B and close this property. And again, just move on the shadow tool. That is the drop shadow. And here we have the different shadow tool. You can go with that like that. You will get the shadow at the bottom like that. And you can set the color as well, right? So these types of effect we can just make by using this. These are the different shadow effect, just increase the size, you can easily observe these types of shadow. Clear? So that is all about of this shadow tool. You can work with the shadow in different objects for the giving these types of effect. Next one, just select it, and here we have the next tool. If you want to just remove the shadow tool, then what we do? Just select it and click on here, and here we have the tool by click. Just double click on this, or otherwise just click on this, and here we have the shadow tool, and we can just revert that property or just remove this particular section from here. Clear? Understood here? So we can just the property of the shadow by using this. Just delete it and delete again with this, and just increase the size of that and go with the next option. Here's the next option, that is the envelope tool. Why we use envelope tool? If you want to just modify our text or any shape by following this envelope tool, here we have the outline of this like and like structure coming around this particular object. If you move little bit up and down, it will the text will also move little bit like that. Okay, so we can give these types of effect for our text or any object like this, right? So we can give these types of effect for our text.
Yes, sir.
Right, so it mold and fold according to your requirement, and you give the different look like that. Clear?
Yes, sir.
After doing that, we have the predefined properties also available in this section. Here we have the predefined sections available there. Okay, pinch like this, it will look like that. If you just punch and rectangular shape, according to you, use just this particular format. We don't need to do more than. And here we have the set of different angles, just symmetric nodes, and we can just adjust the node as in we do in the Photoshop. Right, just click on this and just increase here. It will move like that, a single letter like that. Holding the nodes and
yes, sir.
upward and downward, you will get a different shape with that. Right. Next option, just delete it and just move on the next tool. Here we have the next tool, that is which tool? That is the extrude tool. I have already told about or not? Extrude tool. Have you studied?
Yes, sir.
Have you studied extrude tool?
No, sir. We have studied that.
Let's go with that. First, just click on extrude tool and just there a little bit movement in downward direction. You will get a 3D shape of the text. Just select it and drag down outside of that. First, just take a small text or 2-letter text. Just click on here. Text and just type here AB and C, and increase the size of that like that, and just choose bold here and Arial black. Just choose here Arial black. It will give little bit more bit by which we can just give the more effective text. Just check, make the color and move on this extrude tool, and just see there. Here we have the node. Just click on this and just move little bit downward or upward direction, like where you want, in which direction, just move your cursor. You will get this particular thing. And after doing that, here we have some property by which we can just make the effective look. Just place your cursor here. That is second one, that
yes,
is the extrusion color. Just click on this. Here we have 2 colors combination, 3 color combination. You will get the 3D shapes like that. And here we choose what? Yellow color with that. And here we choose next color, that is, it will be orange color like that. So you will get a 3D look like that. And here we have the angle by which we can just modify the angle of this particular text as you want. You will get the angle with that, right? And if you don't want these types of shape, then here we have the next tool, that is third one. Just click on here. Second one gives the 2 color combination or 3 color combination. You can go with the 2 color combination. You have to select the second color from there. If you want a 3 color shade, just go with that. You will get the 3 color shade. Here the lighter shade and here the darker shade. Just click on the third tool, that is the extrusion bevel tool. So you see there, here we have the tool use bevel. Just click on this. There is some outline edges coming around the particular text, which make the text more clear. And if we use this angle, you will get the angle little bit like that. And if you don't want the depth, just see there, we don't want the depth. Just click on the second to show the bevel only, not the depth of the object. Just see here. Here we get the depth of the particular object like that. Understood? These types of effect you will get by using this. Just move little bit less. And after that, we have the next tool. It will gives the different angle of shading. But just click on first one. You will get the more hard or metallic look of your text. And here's the, just remove this and click on second. These are the second shade of that. And remove that second one, just click on third. We have the three shade, different shade. You can go any with that. And here we have the shade position. You can go with the shade position. Just drag and drop on the particular node. You will get the different angle shade on this particular text. And we make the text darker or brighter by using this option. Here we can make the more darker.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to just less more darker like that, you can go with that. And we can directly change the color from here. That's either there is a little bit different color available here. And if you change the angle of that, you just see there, here we just go with that, you will get these types of color. Right. So these types of color you will get by using the different shades angle. That is the first one, lightning effect, second lightning effect, and third. You can give the lightning effect on with different angles for the different or attractive look of your text. Understood? And here the intensity, you can increase the intensity.
Yes, sir.
The intensity. It makes the more brighter text or darker text by using this. Clear? It's look better. I think it's looking more lucrative, and you can go with that for the banner text. And after doing that, if you want to just realize that the color should be not that, then you can go with that option and choose the any color for your text. Here we choose red color like that, it will comes like that. Understood? Clear here?
Yes, sir.
This is the text tool. And after that, we can also, here we have some tool by which you can also set the different properties. And next one tool, that is the presetted tools. So we can also use the presetted format, but we always prefer to customize our text according to our requirements, right? So here we have the options. Here, that is the known as extrude tool. It gives the 3D structure, 3D look of your object. Understood? Next, go with the next tool. Just delete it or just place a little bit right side or just delete it. Next tool, just here we have the next tool, that is the transparency tool. Why we use transparency tool? Just see there. If we want to just make some logos like structure, we have already told about the in Word. When you just draw the particular shape like that, and if you want to just make some transparent effect with that, so first we just make two objects. Here we have first object, and just draw the second object by using Ctrl+D. You will get the duplicate, or just press Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. You will also get the duplicate of that particular object. You see there is not a transparent object. We can't see the background object that is yellow, that is in yellow color. So firstly, we have to select this particular upper circle and move on where. Here we have the transparency tool. Just click on this and just move little bit upward to downward or like that. You will get the little shade. Okay. We can change the angle of this particular shade, but just see there. Here's some transparency is available here. We can observe this transparency by using this. And after giving the transparency effect, we can modify our transparency by using this feature. Here we have the transformation of different features. Just click on fill. It will give the full color like this structure, right? And after that, if you don't want to just click on outline, will gives the outline, and you go with the all, just go with that. So here we want to go with the all option. And here we have the angle by which we can just decrease and increase the size of that. Just click on 0. You will get the overall edges of your circle or ellipse. And here we have the option by which you can just change the angle for this particular shape like that. Clear? And this is the transparency tool by which we can just make the object more darker and more transparent by using this property. So here we have the tool like this. Just click on this, place your cursor here. And if you want to just place this property on this as well, so you have to just select this tool and move on where. Here we have the option, that is the effect option, and here with the next tool, that is the copy effect option. Which option? Copy effect. You can go with that copy effect and
copy effect option
and click here. Firstly, we have to select this particular object, second one, and move on where effect and click on copy, and here use less effect and just place your cursor on the second one. You will get the same effect on the second object and just copy it and paste it and just change the color from here. You will get this types of effect. Okay, we have already studied these types of effect in different assignments of
Yes, sir.
our MS Word project. Clear? Press copy and paste and mix
Sir.
the color. You will get these types of effect. Understood? And after giving these types of
Yes,
effect, if
sir.
you want to just merge with that, so firstly we have to select this objects by using Control A to select all, by using Control A to select all and press Control plus G to group this object. Just make this group like this, and you can increase and decrease the width and just place your cursor here. Understood? And if you want to just change the background, just
Yes,
move on.
sir.
Here we have the next tool, that is the layout option. Just click on this. And next option, that is the page color background, page background. Just move on this page background coming in layout menu and just select the solid color. Just move on this and choose any color for this. For here we choose black color and click on it. Okay, you will get the black color like that. And you just give this properties. Understood? Clear here? So we can
Yes, sir.
this type of properties and use. And here we have completed which option? Here we have completed all the interactive tools. First one, blend, counter, distort, drop shadow, envelope, extrude, and transparency tool. Okay, just try this. If you have any problem, just ask.